Today we're actually in the prestigious site of Milton Keynes Audi, and as you can see behind me, we have some fantastic new cars in here, and I maintain the sites to pristine conditions that they are in currently, and maintain all the equipment within those sites to try and give our customers a fantastic experience when they come through our doors and buy a new car. The Jardine sites we have around the UK number up to 70, and over the course of last year we sold over 67,000 cars, and we hope to do more in the next year. Milton Keynes Audi is one of 4 sites that are networked together predominantly because of a PDI centre that we run in Milton Keynes that looks after all those new cars, getting PDI'd ready for the new customers.
This is a PDI compound, so it stands for pre-delivery inspection. It's where all new fleet vehicles are delivered to. They are prepped here by the technicians behind me. We've also got a valet bay area where the vehicles are quality checked, cleaned, etc., ready for delivery to the customers, to the fleet customers around the country. We have on site around 430 car spaces, but in theory that jumps up to about 650 cars maybe at the moment due to the peak periods. Obviously we use the spaces that we have at the moment. Anything extra we normally box near the vehicles.
When I first joined the company, there was a big problem with vehicle keys going missing. Nobody seemed to know where they were. Carrying out audits around the sites, we would find them in people's jacket pockets, they would be in drawers, they would be on people's desks, just generally not in the place where they should be. And nobody knew who actually had the keys to start with, which made it more difficult to find out then where we could get those keys, especially when it came down to customers' vehicles that are in for service. We needed to be able to pinpoint those vehicles and the keys so that we can hand them back over to the customer.
Yeah, well, like as before, I'd be getting calls constantly about where vehicle locations are. I'd have people coming up to me, coming up to my desk, asking me where vehicles are constantly.
A number of years ago, we carried out a time and motion study at Warrington Audi because we believed that the technicians were taking far too long to find a vehicle and then bring it back into the workshop and start their work. We carried out this time and motion study for a week, and during that week it became very apparent that each time a technician went out with a set of keys to look for a vehicle, he was taking 10 minutes to find the vehicle and get it back into his place of work where he could start to work on them. The numbers were quite staggering because we realised that over a course of a year with the technicians on site, we were losing up to £50,000 a year. Now we thought that was totally unacceptable, and installing the new Traka Automotive system made life so much simpler. Easier to find the keys, easier to find the cars, and much simpler for the techs to get out there, get back in and start earning money as they all like to do.
Traka Automotive obviously makes my life more efficient by not having to constantly take phone calls from different dealerships asking me where the locations of vehicles are. We've all got biometric access to the board now, so literally nobody needs to contact me whatsoever. It's just come down here, take the keys, and it's fingerprinted to everybody, so we know this for security purposes who has those keys at what time.
The Traka Automotive system that we've deployed on 52 of our sites gives us great visibility of all of our vehicles and cars, and also the keys within those cars. The Traka system allows us to search at the cabinet for the vehicles, makes life so much simpler. The systems are networked, therefore our service and techs can actually access the Traka Automotive system from their PCs without actually travelling around a dealership trying to find out where the vehicles are. It makes life so much simpler for those individuals trying to find out where those vehicles are by checking in the system. Because it's all networked, they can pinpoint exactly where the vehicle is, collect the keys from the cabinet and go and get that vehicle back to that particular site that it's required at. When I first went out looking at various devices and key systems, I decided that Traka offered us the best possible solution for the simple reason of its simplicity. It's well protected with PIN numbers, biometric fingerprinting, specifically special doors, which we actually helped Traka to develop because of the number of keys that we have in a bunch, and also the size of the keys of the vehicles nowadays.
It has a lot of benefits compared to the old system, whereas the old system, when I used it, would tell you where the vehicles were at your dealership. It wouldn't tell me where a vehicle was at another dealership. Whereas this system, it allows everybody in the Milton Keynes area that has this system to all know where that vehicle is. So even if it's BMW brand, they will see where an Audi vehicle is by just typing in the details of a chassis.
Staff have realised very, very quickly actually that using this system they can interrogate it, they can find out without leaving their desk where the car is, where in the process the vehicle is, and they can keep in touch with the customer at all times so that they can give them the best experience that they can by coming to a Jardine site. The Traka Automotive system is perfect. It's a top of the notch system. Just what we'd expect at Jardine Motors. We believe we're top of the notch with the way that we look after our customers and give them a fantastic experience every time they come into our showrooms. And we wanted a system and to do exactly the same, and we believe Traka is the best partner for us to do exactly that.